Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 1000-02-26. This is in a 130 finish, the aluminum finish, and this is a turn. This is a thumb turn used on the Adams Rite style MS 1847 series sliding door locks. And they're 5017 sliding deadlocks for aluminum and wood doors. So the 1000 series is representative of this teardrop shape turn. The part numbers after that all conspire to build a complete part number, and there are dozens of possible options that you can have with this thumb turn in the sense of the orientation of the tailpiece coming out of the back and the thickness of the door or the length of the tailpiece. You'll get the tailpiece, obviously the thumb turn. You're going to get a captive washer along with a nylon bushing. Okay. You're going to have that tailpiece enter the thumb turn as such. You're going to use that nylon washer underneath all of that, and then you will run that captive washer, which they call a push nut, sure, of course, and then that will insert down onto the installation and then complete what you're working on, and that will keep both the thumb turn attached to the door and the tailpiece captive to the thumb turn itself. So the 1000 series is representative of this series of thumb turn. These are thumb turns that are used without escutcheons, meaning that you're going to install that directly down to the face of the door. This is in a zinc alloy. Spindles are hardened steel, plated for corrosion resistance. And the standard package will include the thumb turn, the two mounting pieces, and then the tail piece itself. Available in black, which is a 119 finish, 121 for dark bronze, and then 130 for the sprayed aluminum finish. Okay. Now, moving forward, there are links below this video to the datasheet, installation guide, and how to order. Let's look at how to order first. That is the most consolidated way to determine what it is that you need to order when it comes to this material. So, if you're dealing with a turn, assuming that you need only a replacement turn, the first question is, are you replacing it from one that was working with an escutcheon or without? The without would be a -01 or a -02. The with an escutcheon is the -11 or the -21. You then determine if your drive is going to be the -21, the -02, like we're looking at here, which is perpendicular, or the parallel drive. Okay, so you're just going to visually compare what you have to this chart and then derive a part number. The digits after this come to the spindle length. Now, this model that we have here is a -26, and they're saying that the spindle length is 1 31/64, so about 1 7/16. Let's take a look. Stand by, I'm confirming how exactly this is determined. Okay, so when the unit is installed, when the tailpiece is installed into the thumb turn, and you measure from the shoulder of the thumb turn to the end of the tailpiece, that is going to be the spindle length, the chart, spindle length. This is 1 31/64, so it's just going to be shy on inch and, it should be just heavy on 1 7/16. 1 divided by 64 times 31 plus 1. You're at 1.48 inch, and according to the caliper, I'm coming up with 1.43 inch, and obviously I'm tipping the caliper a little bit. So that's how you're going to determine the length of the spindle that you need. Underside of the shoulder here to the tip of the spindle is going to be that dash chart, or the balance of the next portion of the part number. Then further, you're going to get to the finish. This is a 130 finish, which will match your aluminum. Okay. The other two links are probably going to be installation guide. Let's look at that. That's obviously showing you a dimensional drawing of everything with and without the escutcheon that you can see there. That rectangular escutcheon is handy because if you want to surface mount the turn onto the face of the door, you'll be able to do so by using the with escutcheon variants of that material. You can see the dimensional properties of where the material is to be located on the door and how the door is to be prepped for that material. Specifically, you'd be looking at a diameter of hole of 3/8 of an inch for the thumb turn, so you'll use that with or without the escutcheon version. Okay. The spindle length is verified on that how to order page or the installation guide as well. Then there was the data sheet that we mentioned, and that's like a catalog cut page that you're working with on this type of material. Now, it's important to get the perpendicular or parallel drive when you look at page 1, lower right-hand corner, correct, because it's going to show you what you're looking at in both the locked and then unlocked position. Important to know that correctly because you want to be able to operate the lock with the movement of the thumb turn relative to the jamb, relative to any treatment that's on the door, so that you have proper clearance to turn that thumb turn so that it works correctly. And that's where you can review that material as well. Then the data sheet is also a summary of the installation guide pretty much as well. Finally, if you have any questions on the Adams Rite 1000-02-26 thumb turn or any other Adams Rite product, feel free to reach out to us. In conclusion, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Thank you very much.